Yeah, 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 yeah. I am speechless. I am speechless, man. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea what's happened, man. 10 minutes and it's 10 minutes. Like from minutes 80 something, the match it's almost over. Boom. We switch off. They got a good corner and what else? And stupid fault of the Argentina, the Dybala that just fell off, dive, cross in the middle, half miracle from Tatarusanu, and boom, goal. I honestly don't even know where to start because what can we say? I mean, it's not even make you feel like you're upset or something. I mean, super upset, of course, but when you dominate 80 minutes, but you have to remember that the match finished at minutes 90. It was all perfect. It was a perfect Sunday. It was a perfect Sunday. It was a perfect Sunday. Completely dominate the first half. Completely dominate. No, not even nothing happened from Roma in the first half. Completely dominate. Completely owning. Benasser, Kalulu, the defense. Even Tatarusano seems like he was on a good shape today. They didn't do big save at least on the first half, but then second half again, like Roma didn't do absolutely anything. Roma didn't do anything until minutes 80. I don't know. There is nothing to blame there. There is nothing to blame until minutes 80. It was perfect script. I was worried about Roma getting a set piece because our defense sucks this season. Correct. They're not paying enough attention, man. And I don't know what's happening. Minutes 80, they just gone. Honestly, don't know what to think. 94 months, I blame Pioli. He started to change something that was already working fine. Blaming Pioli. I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, I think he's on the team. He's on the team. You know, he always that. He actually even had what's his name, Gabbia. You know, he even had Gabbia. He substituted Benasser because it was already yellow card. He put Pobega. They actually score. He removed Brian Diaz because he's a small one, and he put CDK, which is big one. And contrast compared to the against the big Roma defenders and striker. I don't know if it's actually Pioli's fault. I think I don't know. It's just really it's the player attention right there, man. It's the player attention, and a little bit the fear of winning. I don't know. This year it's a little bit like this. I don't know. It makes me scared. It makes me scared. I don't know. Again, I think it's easier to put it on Pioli, but I honestly don't have a big change to say. Oh, it was that change that for this reason thing went wrong. I honestly don't think so. I don't think Pioli should be blamed. It's on the player. Thank you, 94 Mass. I just noticed that your internet is amazing. Well, I'm streaming from my phone, man. I'm streaming from my phone. I think it's the device that I was using last time. But other than that, I am, yeah. Thank you, by the way, for the 225. Yoo-hoo! At least tomorrow I can have a good breakfast because I'm mad right now. What do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think? I mean, everything is so... It makes me feel upset. You see how beautiful the thumbnail is? You see, I organize it and I finished to make it at minutes 80. I mean, maybe it's going to be another goal for Milan, but definitely let's try to analyze where things did wrong. What did it go wrong? Like, who to blame? Okay, if we don't blame Pioli, Who else can we blame? Who else can we blame if it's not Pioli? This is my question. Like, who you blame? But well, Pioli, it's not really on him. Tataruzano. No, I think it's just fucking Roma, fucking Mourinho, man. That's all about it. It's all about it, man. It's all about it. That I hate Roma. I hate Mourinho. And this is gonna be the year of Napoli. That we understood eventually, yeah? He should know better his player. This is not the first time we bottle up results. I'm not saying he need to go, but he need to work on this. The defense should be blamed. I can find an answer to both these comments. The defense should be blamed. So yes, I agree. Jason, the defense should be blamed because at the end of the day, on the first goal was, I think, Tomori mistakes, and on the second was actually Ranks that did a stupid fault on Dybala, that he dived, and eventually they scored the 2-2. I think they were under shocked in the moment that they scored the 2-1. And against they were so lucky, man. This is just, I don't think I want to blame anybody else, guys. I think it's just luck. I think it's literally just luck from Roma. Luck from Roma. I don't have anything else to say, honestly. What do you think, guys? I think it's on the look. I made my little notes here, and I was writing like first 20 minutes. Roma was really well organized. I mean, Milan was like kind of, I'm so upset. Milan was owning the match completely. Benasser, the best player, the best MVP is Benasser on first and second half without any doubts. And then first, I love how he was literally everywhere. Milan did its job, like even in the second half, controlling, not risking too much, and then eventually scored the second goal. That should be it. I think what we are missing? I think we are missing, like, I'll tell you something that I'm just brainstorming now, guys. I think what is missing in Milan right now is a midfielder with experience, somebody that is old, somebody that is been already there a million of times. Because I take you back in the days. Do you remember when Milan had this kind of situation? The Ancelotti always put like in the last few minutes, he especially towards the end of the career, he put like Seedorf. Allegri was putting Pirlo because Allegri and Pirlo at Milan, they were not playing together towards the end of the season, towards the end of the career. I'm saying they were players that they were able to keep the ball. And on the other hand, I would say they put Ranks, and I'm thinking, but well, Ranks actually passed the ball, stole the ball from Roma, and then he passed it to Leao. Leao did the assist to Pobega. I can't find somebody to blame, honestly, guys. I can't find somebody to blame. We are definitely missing Mike Maignan. I think tonight was missing a little bit of the old generation. I think tonight we're missing somebody, let's say a keyer of the situation, somebody that is gonna scream and yell. I think somebody was missing, somebody with experience, or somebody with balls like Mike, somebody that can really cool everything down like Ibra. These are 2 points that we lost. And we need to find, we need to blame ourselves. There is nothing to do. It's so stupid losing 3 points like this, man. Pioli is the only person to blame. We didn't concede a goal for 80 minutes and he made the wrong subs. Simple as that. Again, I don't think Pioli did the wrong subs. He actually put, for example, I'll give you an answer. He put Gabbia, so he put actually more defenders, which is tall, because he knew that Mourinho is going to attack and going to put a lot of players. So he put Gabbia. He removed Salemaker. He put, what's his name? CDK, the Kettler. He put the Kettler instead of Diaz, which is small and tired and didn't do much as well like tonight. He kept fast player, ranks, a little bit more strong than Benasser that had already a yellow card. I honestly don't think it was a Pioli mistake tonight. I don't think it was a Pioli mistake. I think it was just not paying attention. Actually, I'll tell you another example. Look, Pioli he put a Pobega, and Pobega did score the second goal. I'll tell you also that who actually took the ball, who actually saved the ball from Roma was Ranks. Ranks that took the ball from Roma and give it to Leao, and Leao gave assist to Pobega. Two substitutes that built the second goal. Gabbia, very tall defender. I don't think it's on Pioli, guys. I don't really think it's on Pioli. I think it's on team. I think it's on the team. He did the right substitutes. They were not. Roma played 10 minutes tonight, but who conceded Roma to play was Milan, because you cannot concede 2 goals in 10 minutes. As simple as that. I don't think it's on Pioli, honestly. I think it's more on the player. Who did a foul on Roma when players they score a goal from the free kick? Ranks that didn't read the right movement. I don't know who else to blame. Yes, Ranks also did the foul that led to the second goal. Yes, I agree. But it's also, it's 1-1, let's say. If we can say that then Dybala was good at diving, for sure, but I don't think it's worth blaming. Maybe a little bit on him. Maybe definitely on. It's like, I don't know. I need to see the highlights to watch exactly what's happened on the first goal and second goal. I think it's on the team. I think it's on the 11 player they were actually on. They were actually playing. I don't think it's on anybody else. I think it's on them. End of the story. End of the story. Man, this is burned. This is burned so much. Oh my god. This is burned so much. Do you think we have a chance to win the Scudetto? Oof. Well, I think it's still on, man. I think it's still on. This attitude is not very good. This attitude is not very good. More than everything, I'm blaming the fact that we don't have, since September, we don't have our the best goalkeeper of Serie A, which is Mike Maignan. I blame that we played after Giroud came out. We don't have any striker to put forward. I blame that we don't have any midfielder with experience. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I blame. Are these the reason why we didn't win tonight? No, I think tonight is just on the 11 players that they lost completely focus and they shit themselves. They shit themselves when the Roma scored 2-1 and everyone went quiet. To win the Scudetto, it's still a long way. I mean, Napoli now it's go back at 7 points, I guess, and we lost. We this is definitely losing 2 points, massively, and not have any excuses. Like this, you don't win the Scudetto, but we need to We need to operate. We need to operate. I don't know if on the market, on the transfer market of January, or we need to operate more on the physio, because you cannot be the Italian champions and not having a fucking striker. You're not Guardiola. You're not Manchester City that can play without Haaland and winning 3-0 against Chelsea on the first half. You're not. You're not. You cannot wait to say, oh, Ibrahimovic, he'll be back. Ibrahimovic is 42, 41, 42, I think, this year. If it's good, he's going to be playing probably, if we are lucky, he's going to be probably playing 10 half matches. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. That substitution, then. Who is that player? Like, you mean ranks? You mean Ranks, probably? Paco Stea? No, Ranks is good if you're talking about Ranks. 94 must say, okay, but Pioli needs to work on that because it's not the first time for us this season. Agree. It's on mentality, Peter. It's on the mentality of the coach and, of course, on the player. He's the easiest to blame. But we know that at the end of the day, as you know, we play football, and you know that in that moment, you need to pay 200% of attention. So again, it's on the player. Yes, it's always fault of the boss. You know, if the restaurant is terrible, who you gonna blame? The waiters or the owner? You're gonna blame the owner, correct? But who did the mistake? The waiter. So in this case, the player. So yes, a little bit on the owner, on the Pioli, but on the rest, 90% is on the player. James 24, let me read. It's everyone's fault. Pioli made that subs that he thought would fight more than the players he took out, and they didn't. He should know that you should that though. But at the same time, the players should have fought. I agree. Let's say I think it's 90-10 the fault. That's what it is. Do you have any hope for this winter mercato? Peter, we currently have 9 players out. Physio is our biggest problem. I agree. Another problem, I think, is Maldini. He relies too much on Ibra and Giroud. We need a striker. I agree. We need a strong striker. I agree with you guys. I'm reading all the comments, and I made a post on the community before, and I was asking everyone, what do you think? You want to have the second star, or you want to go as forward as possible in Champions League? I didn't vote. I think it's as long as we get the second star before Inter, I honestly don't care. Number one, that's the only thing that matters. Number two, as a Milan, you know that we have a European DNA, and we need to go back to Europe as soon as possible. So the big match is going to be the one against Tottenham. You know, already reaching, if we can potentially beat Tottenham, is going to be a strong signal towards Europe. They're saying that the 7 times European champions is back. And why not play, see what's going to happen next. I want to see what's going to happen next. Saying this, I agree with James here that was saying about Maldini. That he was saying we need a striker. I agree with you, because in the moment that, let's say, even Giroud or Tonali or Benasser or one of our defenders got a problem, what are we gonna do? Today I was checking the substitute. I was checking our bench. I mean, another thing that I want to say, I have it here since the beginning. End of the season, Origi, you give him maybe another 6 months just because we are serious and we give chance to everyone. He got a lot of injury, but we cannot keep playing with. We cannot not have him as a striker. Number one, Origi out. Rebic, we love him. We really love him. He's one of the few players that plays with venom. He's incredible, but his profile is too much like this, up and down, and he's always broken. He's always have injury. There's always something going on. Out. Midfield. That right wing, okay, Salemaker's good. And now you can see that the right wing, the right side, look at the left chain, Theo and Leao, fine, no problem. The right side, Calabria and Salemaker, they are the balanced wing. So they are the one that helps for defending. Calabria, it's very good to see finally Calabria back. But I think he doesn't have the 90 minutes. So I think he probably kept it for 90 minutes. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But other than that, I cannot see again Salemaker and Messia for another year. I want somebody stable. If you want to do the step up. Correct me if I'm wrong, eh? We need two good midfielder, not striker or defender. I don't think so. I think we need actually a good striker and one good midfielder. Paco, Stea. Okafor as a striker would be great. We created more chances than Napoli this season, but we didn't score a lot of these chances. I agree. I want to score. I want the second star. After that, I don't know if we don't do well. To do well for a few years, as long as we can qualify for Champions League, but with no forwards, it's hard to do either. Rebic is like a roller coaster. God, man, this is terrible. This is terrible. I think we need that's what we need. That's what we need, and it's hard to say, guys, but sometimes I think. Look, if Milan was winning 2-0 this match, let's try to do this. I know it's if, and we don't do with the but, if, and so on, because we're talking about fairy tales right now. But if the match was finished at minus 80, I was actually impressed about Milan tonight. I was actually impressed by Milan tonight. Milan played for 80 minutes, played incredible football. The first half was fantastic. We have a game. We when Milan is on, we have an incredible game. That midfield, Tonali, Benasser, Rafa, Theo, even the defense worked really well. Pobega, I'm so happy that he scored because he's young and he needs trust. Ranks was also playing very good. I mean, the first 80 minutes, we were on fire. Really, I can't blame anything. I couldn't say, I saw something was wrong. It just, at the end, that everything fell. Jose Mourinho, baby. Fucking hell. That's it. Jose Mourinho, baby. Yeah, that fucking guy, man. He's always there to annoy. He does this thing. This is a very Jose Mourinho thing. This is why it's the anti-culture. This is perfect for Inter because there's the anti-culture. This is really annoying. This is very annoying. Luckily, we go back on Wednesday playing against Torino in Coppa Italia. See how we go. I'm sure that Tonali will be playing. It's funny how in the last, I don't know how many seasons, Milan always plays in the, I think it's last 16th, I think, of Coppa Italia, always Torino. All the time Torino we play. I don't know why. But incredible. Anyway, and then we go to play Lecce. We go in Puglia, play in Lecce. And then is the day. And then is the 18th of January. We have the big match against Inter. Super Coppa Italiana. That is a big one. That is a big one. Let me see. Karma in Uncle Sharma voice. Oh, gosh. 6 minutes was enough for them to score 2 goals. 6 minutes was enough to score 3 goals, if you remember well. I hope it will not rain on the next game. Tonali is missing against Lecce, yeah. So Tonali will be playing against Torino in Coppa Italia. I don't think he's going to be playing in what's his name? in campionato against Lecce. Ay, guys. Ay, guys. This is painful. This is really painful. This is so fucking painful. But it's good to do a live, you know, because at least we talk, we go through things that did right, did wrong. What can we say? Again, can just only take it on that. It does me, it makes me feel so upset. Like, it's fucking bullshit how we lost points. It's fucking Piuma! It's fucking bullshit how we lost the point, man. Can't believe it, really. I can't really believe. Look, we can do a start. Start a poll. Look at that. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. What can we say? I don't, because there is not much to say, isn't it? Who to blame? Who to blame? Pioli, the team. Oh, yeah. Other than that, guys, I don't know what else to say. Today I also watch, and in all this, are we? Let me see 1 second. In all this, what about the table? So Juventus is ahead of us? No, it's not possible. We have the same amounts of points as Juventus, Inter 34, Milan 37, Inter 37. Mamma mia. It's gonna be a beautiful campionato, guys. It's gonna be a beautiful campionato. It's funny, you know what I was checking now, like Milan, like all the matches that we actually. No, I was about to say something that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I hope it will not rain on the next match. I don't know if it's part of the, well, you know, San Siro. Oh yeah, what the fuck is this thing? San Siro and the rain, usually if it's a big match, it brings good lucks, you know. Recently against Juventus, then we play the famous match against Manchester United 3-0. Magic is created during that time. Oh man, I don't want to look at the table, guys. Yes, I have to tell you the situation. The situation is Juventus, but I think they say Juventus second and Milan third. We beat Juventus, so we should be ahead of you. No, anyway. Oh, this is so bad. Standing Juventus. Well, apparently Juventus is second, Milan is third. Well, guys, just remember one thing, okay? That Juventus is from a streak of 8 victory consecutive. 8. So this is the peak moment of Juventus of the season, okay? Meanwhile, Napoli peak is just finished. Milan is always being there, okay? So no drama. I understand, and trust me, I'm super annoyed about today's draw because it's supposed to be a victory. And but no drama because anyway, this is probably something that you're gonna remember tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you now in advance. I understand the 2-2, but for 80 minutes, Milan played a very good football. Really good. I'm really happy for those 80 minutes. Now, I know you don't win anything with 80 minutes, I know, because they could have scored 3 and we were here losing, but the game that Milan has, it's improving. is improving I saw it better than the beginning of this year, honestly. So it's just matter of getting the right result. But let's wait. Let's stay together. Let's focus. Let's try to hope that they can bring in Milan maybe another striker with experience and a midfielder with experience. That's what I want. Because in midfield, we don't have anybody with experience. Defense, Kier. Attack, Giroud and Ibra. Midfield, we don't have anybody. So I want somebody that is able to handle the stress, somebody who can keep the ball, and blah, blah, blah. But you're going to be like, hey, what about... yes, but midfield, we are full. We have Pobega, we have Ranks, we have Adli, we have what's his name? Benasser, Tonali, and so on. I agree. And luckily I don't do that job of scouting and manager because I don't know what to do in that case. Oh wow, let me go back to the comments. Here we have a lot of comments. Okay. James24 said, I don't think Napoli will lose 7+ points while we don't lose any. Don't see it's happening at all. You know what's the story? The story is, first of all, you need to believe a little bit more because we are the champions of Italy. And as much as we can say, Napoli still have to, we are still on the first half of the Campionato, okay? So, believe it or not, there is another 18 matches to go. 18, man. 18. And one thing that I wanna let you know, so you have an idea what I was saying is, do you remember the last 10 matches last year of Milan? Okay, there we got Verona, Fiorentina, Atalanta, Sassuolo, those matches. Do you remember Lazio? Do you remember the pressure on those games? I do remember. The pressure, mentally it was very, very stressing for us as the supporters, but also for the players. But the player already, the previous year, they already had some experience because they were champions of the winter. And then Inter beat us 3-0 and Inter with Conte went straight to win the Scudetto. We got some experience and then the year after we came back and we won. Now, this Napoli was from 13 matches or something like 13 matches without losing. It was incredible. No, all the season without losing. Peak condition. They were playing without, they went to Anfield owning the match. They went playing against Roma, winning the last minute. I knew it that you want trouble. This is Puma, my cat. Yoo-hoo! Go, wait, she want attention, now she's gonna start making some noise. What I was trying to say is that I know 7 points is a lot, but remember that there is a lot of pressure that if Napoli will start really thinking to win the league, is a factor that you're not considering is pressure. When you're gonna play against even Salernitana at home, every ball, every cross is gonna be super heavy. So over there you need to have experience and mentality. Now, is Napoli ready to win the Scudetto like this? If I was a Napoli fan, I would say yes. Because I'm not a Napoli fan and I see things in a different way, I don't know if player like the Georgian guy, Kvaratskhelia, Kim, the defender, and all the other players, that they are literally from, and even Anguissa, which is incredible, but they are from teams and they are from league that they weren't that top level. I don't know if they are really ready to win the Serie A. If they win the Serie A is because Milan keep doing these fucking mistakes. It's because Inter doesn't want to win. Inter and Milan doing this. I don't think Juventus is actually gonna go far away. I think more if Milan do this kind of mistake. If we keep having troubles with our medical staff, we're gonna lose the Scudetto. That's what I think. And anyway, yes, 94 mass. That's nothing. 2 games and 1 more against Milan give us a great chances. Exactly. Remember that there is still a match against us. So we will have to go to San Paulo. But it's the campionato is still very long, guys. Don't worry too much. Don't stress. Juventus will lose to Napoli next week. There you go. 94 must say, I would rather Juve win that match. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I agree. If Juve will win that match, I will be happy. The point is, I'm telling you right now, that's going to be a draw. A big draw. And we're going to eating, as we say in Italians, we're going to be eating our balls because today we didn't bring the 3 points. Because it could have been now 5 points. It could be very close. It could, mamma mia. We need to choose Champions League or Serie A. I prefer Champions League. I prefer Champions League too. You have 94 months. We have a Champions League means nothing if we finish 5th in the league. We're not gonna win. We're not gonna finish 5th, man. We're not gonna finish 5th. No, we're not gonna finish 5th. We're gonna be back in. We have to believe to finish on top. That's it. That's really it. Because we can. But doing what we did today, no. If Juve, exactly Peter, if Juve will win, that match will crush Napoli confidence. I agree with you. It's true. We need to fight the power, guys. We need to fight the top. Juventus, I don't trust it. They're not ready to win the league. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we are better than Juventus. Honestly, as that. We just need to and by the way, today I watched Napoli playing against Sampdoria. Dirty match, very, very hard. They gave Napoli a penalty after 5 minutes. Politano missed it. Then minutes, I think 20, beautiful goal of Osimhen, deserved goal of Osimhen. And then the Sampdoria got a red card. They got the entire full second half in 10 men. They were not able to score. They just scored on a penalty, which it was actually fair penalty. So it wasn't very convincing victory from Napoli, which is make me hope, you know. Still make me upset this Milan. Kvaratskhelia. I hope Pioli proves me wrong after the game. I want to see Milan hungrier than ever. Napoli's confidence is down already. Loss of Inter. If they play Juve this week, they will lose for sure. We'll see, man. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Wow. We will see. I don't know. I hope that I really would love to, you know what, have a spy come inside the dressing room of Milan and understand what they are saying now. What are they saying? Like, I'm gonna try to watch. I'm sure I cannot share it with you guys, but I'm gonna try to search the highlights of. There you go. They are already online. The highlights of the match. I cannot believe. Let's see what the comments say. Vamos Roma. Ma che the fuck up. Let me see the 2-2. So, I'm gonna watch together. So the first one is a corner. Minutes. Oh man, I cannot even watch this, man. Minutes 86. Can you believe it? Minutes 86. Minus 86, guys. That's the corner for Roma. Milan was up 2-0. Minus 86. 86. Oh man, this will give me headaches. Corner. Okay. Now. Okay, now. Are you guys ready? I found something. Now, on the corner, Ibanez scored for Roma. Do you know who was looking after Ibanez? Tonali. Tonali was looking after Ibanez. How can I show you this? Well, but they got all the blocks and Ibanez come from the back. Tomori missed it completely. Tomori missed it completely from the corner and Ibanez is right. Oh, yes. So Tomori, that's a fucking annoying, man. Tomori missed it completely from the corner, and then Ibanez is right there. Nothing to do for Tataruzano, of course, he cannot do anything. Oh man, he didn't jump properly. Well, maybe Tataruzano could be better position. Minus 93. Again, Matic completely alone. How is that even possible? Tonali again, where is he going? Tonali went on. I don't know, guys. Just watch the highlights and let me know, because I'm watching Tonali. Where is he going? Completely. Abraham, get out, man. Seriously. The Kettler. Here is the Kettler. The Kettler is covering nothing. The Kettler is protecting nothing in the middle of the area. Matic is completely alone. Tataruzano made a huge save, and the ball is right there on the foot of fucking Abraham. I can't believe it. This is so painful to watch, guys. Overall, it's Roma. They have quality player. We made a mistake. We need to learn from and move on. Imagine Milan in Amazon Prime videos. I watch now in slow motion. Maybe when Pioli put the 5 defenders, they was confused. Maybe when Pioli put 5 defenders. It could be, man. It could be. But again, I don't agree with the poll here. Who to blame? Pioli 62%, team 38%. I don't think it's right, but that's your vote, guys. Oh man, this is so annoying. Inter yesterday, I laughed so hard and now we got punished. Anyway, guys. Hopefully, luckily we have, right away, we do have a match on Wednesday back in San Siro. Things are gonna go back to normal with them. I'm sure it's gonna be a victory. And then in Lecce again with another victory. And then, to Saudi Arabia. I don't know where they're playing for the Supercoppa. I'm a bit scared thinking about the Supercoppa because Inter has all tall players, and that's annoying. It's always been a Milan thing about, those crosses in the middle and our defender don't know what to do. It's always been a Milan thing. However, the good news about this week is that it's very possible that apparently that's what what I'm reading everywhere is that Benacer is gonna be stay with us. He's gonna stay with us for another 2027 year, 2027 contract for a few years, 4 million a year. I think it's good. It's a good signal to send to the entire team. The project goes on. Our midfield is solid and it's young, and we keep going. We keep growing because I want to remind you that 3 years ago where we were. Okay, so it's very important to keep our key player with us. Also because honestly, after watching the World Cup, I understood how much Italian football in general, it's not at that level that we think it's best in Europe, best in Europe. No, it's not that. It's not that high level. So I'm sure if Benacer say, I heard voices of Benacer to Liverpool, Benacer to Barcelona, but you're gonna do exactly what Kessie is doing. Bench. That's it. Okay. Even Leao, I think his best option is actually to stay with us, because if he goes to Manchester City or Real, is bench again. Okay. So his best option for this player is staying with us because we have a team that is growing all together. I'm not saying forever, but solid with us for a few more years. I think it's the best option. Also, watching the price of, that Argentinian guy, Enzo Fernandez, 120 million. Chelsea want to pay 120 million for that. So Leao, how much is it? He's 22, 23, so anyway. We need to buy an attacker. Lautaro will be dangerous. Benacer staying with a clause of 50 mil. Sometimes just to spend money, it's not enough. Look at Chelsea. I agree with you. However, guys, I didn't know if I wanted to do this live, honestly. This is my first post-match live. I'm gonna record the video quickly about the match. So for whoever was not live, it'd be like a quick update from the old hard Rossonero. Okay. Other than that, what can we say? Always Forza Milan, always believing. Okay, it's gonna be for the next one. We're gonna be back on Wednesday, and then we have a good match against Lecce. We try to have to bring our energy back, our focus together, because that's what is missing the most. And let's keep believing. All right. I wish you a fantastic night. Tomorrow is Monday, so make sure to do your best because it's another week of grind. Work hard, and never doubt this young Milan. Remember that. Okay. Have fun, guys. Mwah. Have a good night.